If you own real estate in the city of Toronto, you need to watch this video because I could be saving you thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars depending on your home's value. In this video, we are going to talk about the brand new vacant home tax which the city of Toronto has just imposed. Welcome to my channel. My name is Macallum and I lead a real estate team here in the city of Toronto. We specialize in residential resale, pre-construction, as well as leasing. If you gain even an ounce of value from this video, please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to be notified when I release another video. I want to be a resource for those seeking answers, and the more you interact with my videos, the better the YouTube algorithm will work for me and push this type of content to others like yourself looking to learn more. And if you are a buyer, a tenant, a seller, or a landlord looking to chat more, you can scroll down to the description in this video where you can book a buyer consultation, a listing consultation, or just a general call to talk about real estate. If you follow Canadian real estate at all, you'll notice a very common trend between Ontario and BC, more specifically Toronto and Vancouver. We, or rather the different levels of government in Ontario and Toronto, take ideas and what we hope are learnings from BC. A prime example of this is the foreign buyers tax, or the non-resident speculation tax, which requires non-residents of Canada to pay an additional tax on top of their purchase. BC created this tax, and then, you guessed it, Ontario followed suit. Similar to the non-resident speculation tax, Ontario has followed suit yet again with the vacant home tax. In this video, we are going to walk through the key details of the vacant home tax, such as what is the vacant home tax, when you must declare your property's occupancy, how much the tax is if your home is vacant, exemptions to the vacant home tax, and how to declare. You can find all of this information on the City of Toronto's website, and I'll post the link in the description of this video so that you can access it yourself. First off, what is the vacant home tax? The vacant home tax is being imposed in order to deter investors from keeping their properties vacant. There are two outcomes for the city. One, they collect money from owners who keep their homes vacant by way of taxation. And two, they may incentivize owners who are keeping their homes vacant to list them for sale or for rent. Now, between you and I, outcome number one is the priority because the government loves taxation, and owners who are electing to keep their investment properties vacant for a year and lose out on rent aren't, for the most part, concerned about a 1% tax. The city website also states that the revenues collected from the vacant home tax will be allocated towards affordable housing initiatives. Our second question we need to answer is, when do you have to declare the occupancy of your home? Homeowners must declare the status of their properties before February 2nd, 2023. Now, I really want to highlight the word must. If you fail to declare the status of your property, you will be assessed the tax. The government will assume your property is vacant if you do not declare. When you make your declaration, remember that this tax is for the past, not the future. You are declaring the status of your property for 2022. A property is considered vacant if it has been unoccupied for a total of 6 months during the previous calendar year or is otherwise deemed to be vacant under the bylaw. Third on the list of questions is, how much is the vacant home tax? A vacant home tax of 1% of the current value assessment, or CVA, will be imposed on all Toronto residences that are declared, deemed, or determined vacant for more than 6 months during the previous year. For example, if the CVA of your property is $1 million, the tax amount billed would be $10,000. Current value assessment, or assessed value, are not the same as current market value. CVA is value recorded with the city for taxation purposes. Market value, on the other hand, is what the property is worth in the open real estate market. Next, we have the exemptions to the vacant home tax. You are eligible for an exemption to the tax if there is a death of a registered owner, repairs or renovations are undergoing, the principal resident is in care, there was a transfer of title or legal ownership, the property is occupied for full-time employment, and there is a court order which prohibits occupancy of the vacant property. Of course, You can't just say you meet the criteria for exemption. You actually have to prove it with supporting documentation, which you can see on the right side of your screen. And finally, how do you declare the status of your property? If you click the link in the description of this video, you will be brought to the page where you can submit your declaration. Click Submit Declaration, which I've highlighted in yellow, and follow the steps. It only takes a few minutes to declare. However, you will need to input your 21-digit assessment roll number and customer number, both of which can be found on your tax bill or by logging into the city's online property tax portal called My Toronto Pay. If you would like to check out my latest market update video where I discuss all the Toronto real estate market stats for the month of November, just click here. And there you have it, a quick summary of Toronto's new vacant home tax. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and join our growing community.